So I wanted to make a separate recording just covering the number 28 rubric. I know you've got the instructions video, but we're going to hop over to the rubric and take a look. Your criteria, if you look at the question and the directions, it leads to two areas. That you correctly identify the differences between fungi and plants, and that you make a prediction about what's in the photo and back it up with some evidence and explanation. So each of your score criteria are dependent on those two things. The first one is you get a 4 if you identify 4 or more differences between fungi and plants that are significant differences that you're going to find listed in your resources, and you explain those. And then you also make a prediction and thoroughly explain your reasoning for the prediction that you made in that photo, or include things you would want to know to be able to make a good prediction. A 3 correctly identifies 3 major differences. You shouldn't have trouble finding those. And again, they need to be significant differences, not just things like, oh, they're a different color. And you need to explain those accurately. In other words, everything needs to be true in your statements. And then you make a photo with a prediction that's also based on accurate information. To get a 2, you either give us less differences, maybe 2 or 3 differences, but it also might include some erroneous or mistaken information, stuff that's not actually factual. And then you make a prediction, but you don't really necessarily back it up with the correct information. And then a 1 is going to give you where you only identify one difference between plants and fungus, and that you make a prediction, but you don't really explain your prediction. And then a 0 as if it's just a blank response. And those are going to transfer into scores of 50% missing for a 0, 65 for a 1, 75 for a 2, 85 for a 3, and 100 for a 4. So hopefully that gives you some insight into what you need to focus on as you respond to this task.